What's up guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be checking out this Marvel Legends Lady Deadpool from the box Build-A-Figure wave. Take a closer look at the packaging here. The side art, more side art, and then if you want to read the description, there it is. Alright, let's crack her open. Alright, so here is Lady Deadpool, and I did get her from Amazon. I will have that link in the description of the video if you do wish to purchase her from Amazon. And this figure is kind of a nice little update from the 2018 Sauron Build-A-Figure wave. But yeah, it's a nice little update. I hope we get the MCU version of this Lady Deadpool, because we definitely need that for that Deadpool Wolverine wave. We're missing a couple characters from. So yeah, I hope we definitely get the MCU version of this character. So let's just take a closer look at her. And she's got that nice long ponytail hair there. There's a couple of things that are different, but honestly there's not very many things that are different with this figure from the previous release. It's just mostly a kind of an upgraded joints type figure, strictly for that. And then maybe if you missed out on her back in 2018. She's not going for like really any crazy prices, crazy aftermarket prices or anything like that, which is kind of odd that they would remake a figure like this. So, I mean, I don't know. I guess they just wanted to update the joints and stuff like that, but you know, she got her standard pinless, double jointed. The previous release was not double jointed, it was single jointed, and it did have pins in the legs here. It was actually pinless over here in the arms, but yeah, they updated her to pinless, double jointed finally. That's cool. The logo was a little bit different on the previous release as well, but yeah, the articulation, you know, she got that ab crunch there. And then she got she goes back pretty far like that. And then forward like that. So she's got very good articulation now. The head, kind of not that great. Doesn't, you know, the hair kind of blocks it. Let's see if I can get it off. It is a double peg instead of the disc peg. So in case you're wondering what the neck peg look like, that is it. The head peg, I should say. Put that back on. But yeah, improved joints. Double jointed there, pinless of course. Got a little bit of a mark there. I don't know, maybe. But a lot of parts are reused from the previous release, like these holster pouch thingies. The belt is the same as well. It's just the logo that's different. This holster thing on her chest, that is the same too. Even the hair is similar, or the same, I should say. These are new on her ankles. These like actually molded pieces right here. These black pieces. That's new. The previous released version was just a solid black painted line on there. And same goes for the cuff-like thingies on her wrist. That is as well molded. But the previously released version was just like a black line painted. So there are a couple new things, but nothing of like incredibly, you know, significant. You know, nothing really. I mean, it's almost like it's kind of hard to sell this figure. I mean, if you had the previous release version. So she does come with her 2 katana swords. And then she comes with 2 submachine guns. And that's it. No additional hands, no additional heads. I would have loved to see like maybe an unmasked Lady Deadpool head. That would have been cool. But yeah, there's kind of bare bones. I mean, not a whole lot of stuff that comes with this figure. So here she is, side by side with the 2018 Sauron Build-A-Figure Wave on the left. But as you can see, there's not really a whole lot of differences here. I mean, let's just take a closer look here. The paint is, this one is more matte than this one. It's just more like a shiny paint job there. But as you can see, the hair, same exact hair, same exact head, I believe. Yeah, it appears so. This thing around her, the little kind of belt thingy around her chest is the same exact thing, just different colored paint. Same on the belt, same thing. Same exact belt, just different color shades of brown. The little logo in the middle of the belt is different. Has those little Deadpool eye logo, whereas this one just kind of has like a almost like a Pokeball kind of thing there. The what do you call it? The pouches around her legs, same exact thing, just different shades of brown. And here's what I was talking about those lines. This is just a solid black line around her ankle, whereas this is actually a molded piece there. And same thing goes for her wrist here. She has the molded black piece there as opposed to just a black line. But yeah, oh, and of course, you see the single joint there for the old release as opposed to the new release has the double jointed there. And then, of course, she had the older one had pins in the legs, whereas the new ones did not. So those are really the key differences there. And oh, and she got the additional ab crunch, whereas this one does not have that. But yeah, that's pretty much the new stuff on this figure. There's not a whole lot. I mean, if you're not an articulation person, if you don't have to have the articulation on this figure, then I mean it's not. It's hard. It's really hard to sell this one because there's just nothing really significantly new besides the articulation and very minor few changes here and there on the the belt and stuff like that. But of course the molded pieces. But I mean, is that really a big deal for anybody? Is that a big sell? So it's kind of hard to sell this figure. But yeah, those are the differences. And if you wanted to head swap the two, that is how they look like head swapped. Again, you can barely really tell the difference. I mean, slightly different heads, maybe different shades of red, I would say. But other than that, nothing of any significance whatsoever. So that's how they look like head swapped. So yeah, that is Lady Deadpool, the new version. But yeah, I mean, as far as recommending her, I mean, if you have the old one and you are satisfied with this one, then I would say stick with this one. If you're not a big articulation guy, if you're not a big, she does have, good articulation and stuff. She does have butterfly joints. I don't know if I did mention that, but she does have the butterfly joints as well. But, if you're not if you don't care about articulation or pinless, double jointed, all that stuff, then just stick with this one. This is perfectly fine. I mean, there's nothing wrong with this one, in my opinion. I do kind of like the updated version of Herbo. There's just, if you don't, this is not a must-have figure, I would say, because, I mean, there's just not enough there, to be honest with you, that's updated. I don't know, maybe something more like an additional head sculpt or something like that, unmasked head, a different style of eye, I don't know, like different hands, just something to give this figure more value. But it's just really tough, man. So again, it all depends on what you like. If you like articulation, if you're really big on articulation and you just have to have the double jointed, pinless, butterflies, all that, then yeah, I would say go for her. But if you don't have to have that, then yeah, you could just stick with the old release. There is nothing wrong with this figure, to be honest with you. It still kind of holds up today. It is on an outdated mold, as I said, but it all depends on what you like. So, and again, I will have that Amazon link in the description of the video if you do wish to purchase her. But that's pretty much going to wrap up this video, guys. As always, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.